I'm recording the speed paint really late on Sunday. I recorded the speed paint the same day I recorded the Canada and the Belarus one, but the audio I'm recording very late today. It's just how it is. So I started off with this sketch, and then I realized it just looked strange. Like, I couldn't think of a reason why he'd have his hands like that, so I erased it. And then I started again. But, like, this is another one of those where I very quickly, I accidentally messed up the eraser. And then messed up again. But this is like, this is like the Belarus one where I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for a really long time. Okay, so this is the sketch I totally thought I was gonna go with. But, like, the day I was recording this, it was Friday. I had a shift to go to from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And, well, so I did that, but I wasn't done drawing it. So I just kind of left my tablet at home and then hoped that the file wouldn't, like, corrupt somehow. At this point, I'm, like, copying my sister's hand, and I'm like, oh, that looks strange. That looked weird. So I redid it, and this time ignored her hand because it was not helpful. It made his hand look way too long and strange. So I happen to have, like, a giant wall scroll of Austria, so that's why his hair is on fleek, because I have a giant picture of him in my room and I didn't have to, like, look up a reference. So this is actually a pretty decent sketch. I really liked it. But, yeah, you see, I started erasing it. It seemed like that was pretty quick, but it was actually 8 hours later when I decided that sketch wasn't working. And then I was like, I just need to get something done because, I'm going to be leaving soon. So I used the symmetry tool to draw a face, and then ended up not using any of this detail that I painstakingly drew in. Like, seriously. I ended up not using any of this. Not the blush, not, like, I didn't even use the neck. I ended up keeping it really simple because, you know what, I just wanted to. I realized, like, none of the details I was adding were actually really, like, working for me. It's not like they were bad, but I just wasn't liking the way any of them were turning out. I did like the way his hair turned out a lot. Like, I'm very, very proud of it right here. Just look at that swoop, the swoop. And I adjusted the size of the canvas a bit so I could get his, like, curl in there. And then I colored the sketch a different color because I like drawing in black. But that's always problematic when the line art comes in. And then I was like, as I was doing the line art, I was about to do everything else. And then I just kind of was like, you know what? I think it would actually look cooler if I didn't do that. You'll see what I mean in a second. I realized, like, I wanted to keep things simple because I had to get it done as quickly as possible. But the other thing was that I actually just really like simple art styles. I think they're really cool and they're cute. And it's actually really hard to pull off a simple art style because they look so effortless, but there's so much work. Oh, there's so much work. So anyway, I started, like, drawing this. His curl, his hair. I started with his hair first because it seemed pretty important. And then, I don't know. Then I did his glasses next because they take up a lot of his face, so they were kind of important to get done. I adjusted the shape a little bit because I made them a bit too square in the sketch. I'm not even sure if I actually drew them right at all. Let me look up. Oh, no, I drew them completely wrong. He doesn't have tops to his glasses. Whoops. Whoopsie whoopsies. Well, that's fine. Or maybe he does have tops to his glasses and they're just omitted because anime. Crap. You know what? I don't actually know now. Actually, whenever I see, like, Austria's glasses, oh, I had so much trouble with his jawline for whatever reason. I don't know why. It was just a pain in the heckin' butt. So I just started the entire thing all over again because I was like, whatever. And then, you know what, I still couldn't get it to work out exactly the way I wanted, so I eventually just kind of gave up. I was like, well, it is what it is. And I started drawing his mouth, and I did his mole. I erased his mouth when I realized. Yeah, see? I just go super minimalistic. He just has his face, his glasses, and his hair. I do give him his eyes later, but that's like not for a while now. We're only halfway through the video. Do you feel like it's taking forever? I feel like it's taking forever because it's like 10:40 and I'm super loud and my family's trying to sleep. But I need to get this done because I need to post this today, and I forgot to record audio when it was still a reasonable hour. So I have no one to blame but myself. Ugh. Sorry, I just kind of got like mildly mesmerized. I have really thick lenses on my glasses, so at the edges of my glasses, they kind of bend light a little bit weirdly. So the edges, so because they bend light a bit strangely, add, they add like glowing outlines of color to dark shapes, which sounds strange, but that is what it is. So the edge that's facing towards the edge of my glasses is like blue purple, has like a blue purple glow, and then the edge facing away from the edge of my glasses is like red and yellow. And that's just how it is. It's not actually there, but it's just when dark shapes are close to the edges of my vision where my glasses, and it's just what it looks like. I'm not explaining this well. If anybody understood that, let me know. uh, yeah, so this part's just really boring. It was boring to do, just filling in his hair. It felt like it would never end. I'd just be filling in hair for the rest of the time. So eventually I just started like drawing dark outlines and then just filling it in because I was tired of it. I was tired of doing this. And it's like, I've determined that most of the time it's actually just faster to color in the the white outlines it leaves instead of trying to color in the whole thing. Because, yeah, it's just less time like that. Yeah. So I was intending to record the audio for this way sooner, like on Friday along with everything else, but I ended up not because it was 1 a.m. and this was a 10-minute video, and I'm like, nah, I should really get to sleep because I have to wake up kind of early tomorrow to get on the plane to the wedding. The wedding went really well, by the way. It was kind of neat seeing all my family, the extended family. To be honest, I don't really see them a whole lot. I mean, that's true for a lot of people. A lot of people don't see a ton of their extended family frequently. But yeah, it was really weird. I haven't seen a lot of them in like many, many years. So during like the wedding and the gift giving thing, I actually just didn't really talk to anybody. I mostly just hung out with my mom, my sister, and my grandparents, and Uncle Smell, and Auntie Susie, and that was what I did the entire time. I spent a lot of time reading, a lot of time doodling idly, because um, that was the easiest way to make myself seem impressive, I guess. Because, like, random strangers, there was, if you have any interesting hobbies and you just display them off the bat, then it's a really easy way to just break the ice. If I sit there and doodle, people are gonna talk to me about it. It's a, it's a good, it's a one good thing about being an artist, I guess. The curl was fun to draw. It was fun to color. I liked it. You know, I actually just really like this drawing. It's super simple, super fun. I just really like it because it's simple, and I like simpleness sometimes. Don't get me wrong, though. I absolutely love doing like more intricate things. It's just lately I haven't been like super like motivated or anything. So all of the drawings you see thus far have been pretty simple. Plus, as I said before, it's kind of like it can be difficult sometimes to get precision in this drawing app. Yeah, so these are his eyes, big purple dots, and then I colored in his face white because why not? That's just what I wanted to do, and then filled in the details. So this one I did want to be like slightly more precise, so I didn't make everything fuzzy like I have a tendency to. Like I said before in the past, like I have a tendency to like give things like a fuzzy glow. And there we go. There's the date, and it's done.